Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we want to look at a very important topic today. Not a topic per se, but I want to show you how to add an image as a background to your documents. And so when you look at this page, is the page that we created earlier. We gave it a background color as gray. So today we want to give it a background color and do a few properties to this using CSS. So let's begin. So these are the codes that we had. So we just want to do the CSS and insert the particular image that we want to do. Okay. So how do we do it? So here is what we do. We're going to go into the header, the head, and create a style because we're still dealing with CSS. Now this is internal CSS. So inside there we are targeting the body of the entire page. So this web page we're going to refer to the body, and then to this body that we want to put some styles. So to begin with, we are putting the background image. So we'll say background image. So you can see from there, you can pick the background image. So background image usually takes the URL. Now inside this curly bracket of the URL, the curly bracket, that's where you put the particular image that you want to use as the background. So allow me to go to my folders and see if I can pick some image here. Do I have any image that I can use? Okay, I have a blue stack image. What other images did I have here? Okay, let me say I have a lighthouse. So let me pick this lighthouse. So just copy it as it is so that I do not make mistakes. You can type it provided you do not make mistakes in your spellings. So, so I beg your pardon. So you notice that this image is actually a JPG image, so I need to keep in mind that the image I have is a JPG image. So I'm going to paste there. The file extension is actually JPG, and that's the kind of extension that we have. So it's a lighthouse image. So when I save this, after saving, when I save this image and then go to my browser, refresh it, you see that the image has been added to this page, and you can see that this same image is the one appearing here, the one appearing there. It is cut into pieces, so that's not a problem. You can just see it's cut into pieces, but we'll deal with that later. So how do we ensure that we do not have such kind of a thing, images repeating themselves here and there? So we continue putting attributes into this. So we'll say again this background, maybe let's look at background. We wanted to look at okay, the background repeat, because the image is actually repeating. So we'll pick background and not repeat, no repeat. You can type no repeat, but you see the problem is oh, indeed, let me say the beauty about this application is it's going to give you a guide, so you just have to pick what has been provided to you instead of you typing from time to time. So let's refresh the page. Now you have seen that the image is not repeating and it has just remained like a small one, right? Here it is. It's not actually covering the entire page. So we're going to ensure that it covers the entire page. So we go back to our HTML, and then we do another background. So this time we're looking at background size. What is the size of our background image? So background size, we want to use cover so that it covers the entire page. So we'll say cover, then we'll save this part. We go to the browser, refresh it. There we are. So the image has covered the entire screen now. Everything is actually covered. But now, if you look at this, as I scroll, the image is also scrolling up. This is not a good sign. We need to do something. So we need to ensure that this image does not scroll up and down as I scroll on the page. So I'll continue with issues of background. Now this time around I'll look at background attachment. So we have these properties that we can put, inherent, initial, unset. Of course this has to do with JavaScript, and then we can also look at fixed, local, and scroll. If I say scroll, it will be scrolling as it is. So let me say I don't want it to be scrolling, I want it to be fixed, right? Yeah, so I want it to be fixed so that when I scroll on the page, it does not move, it remains fixed or static. So there we are now, we've refreshed. You would see that the image is no longer moving now. The background image is static. What is moving up and down is the text on the screen. So that's what you do for the background property. If you look here, we have 4 items describing the behavior of the body, especially the image itself, the background image. So this is how to insert the background image. That's the syntax in HTML version 5. Then we also have the background repeat. This one, if you say repeat, that's where you saw a number of pictures appearing. If it is a small picture, to appear in small pixels on the screen. Now if you say background no repeat, then the same image will actually be displayed, but it will not be repeated. So if you want the image size, you can specify the image size. You can put it center, you can put it on the left, on the right, but when you say cover, it means it is going to cover the entire page. Sometimes you can also put percentages there, but for now I would prefer we pick on cover. And then issues of the image movement. If you scroll as I'm scrolling like this, then the image begins to scroll up and down, then that's not good. You can have it fixed, and so that's what we did. We have it fixed now. The image is no longer moving, but what is scrolling up from the scroll bar here, you can see it's actually the text only that is making such a movement. So basically this is what I felt I should share with you, and this will indeed help you to prepare the cover page or the home page for the assignment that you probably have been working on. So thank you so much for listening. We'll see you again.